ball movement by Memphis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Here's Nowitzki. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
That one goes in.
Smart play from Rose, getting up close to the basket for a high percentage look.
The ball's knocked loose. Embiid with a steal. Here comes Toronto on the push. They grab their own miss. From outside the arc, Memphis with a rebound. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Darko Rajakovic. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can pick your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
At 7 feet tall, Embiid looks to dunk often, especially when he's got good position.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Got a piece of it. Pass to Embiid. To the left side wing. Weber. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And while the Raptors are rebuilding, they're not bottoming out like some teams out there, man.
Yeah, they have some pieces. I mean, some young guys who can really play. And with the lottery odds flattened out in the play-in tournament, that middle road is more agreeable than in years past.
Memphis leading. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
I mean, how many times have you seen that? Derrick Rose driving,
goddamn
scoring,
steal,
exerting
man.
his will on the game.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They trail by 1. Here's Billups. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Three-pointer Embiid on target from range. Embiid's got 5.
Man, we've seen Embiid hit threes for years, and his touch is still impressive. You just never see that on a man Joel's size.
Well, that's already his second foul, and that puts the coach in a tough position.
Everybody got a fucking
3.5
good ass
minutes
squad.
elapsed here in the first quarter.
And this guy, I'm going
Here's
crazy.
Hamilton. And he banks in the layup.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Here's Rose. Oh, big finish! And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Oh, once Rose feels like he has to step on the defense, he's ready for liftoff. What a slam.
Booker can't get it to go.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Hamilton. three. Buries it from three. 5 points in the game. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Now here's Rose. He has 6. Here's Towns. With the power finish.
Well, you can count on Towns to finish with strength anytime he has the chance.
No.
That'll be a 5-second call.
I get back to you.
And the Grizzlies making a change here.
I'm gonna get back to you.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. And they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Billups. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
Memphis shooting their first free throws of the evening. And that's good as he hits both shots.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Pass to Arenas. From deep, Johnson. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Memphis ahead. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Memphis.
But what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points and their reserves delivered.
Yeah, they really trust their depth. They have no problem relying on their bench in crucial situations.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, Grant, the 2025 season was sort of a return to form for Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, B.A., he just seemed more comfortable out there, right? Getting back to what his numbers used to look like and just playing with reckless abandon. No one expected to see that. He's been owning the line as of late. Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
So Memphis calls timeout, their first. Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the 2 biggest areas. Those are beat-yourself types of stats, and it's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
Deciding to change it up. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Pierce. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And we talk about the importance of protecting the rim. Right there, outstanding defense.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back over to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective, taking it right to the defense.
Pass to Holmgren. It's stolen away. Here's Arenas. Knocks down the long J. Now it's a 4-point Raptor lead.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
First team foul.
Robinson with a steal.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
And there's Toronto with another bucket. And what's your take, guys, here on the hustle stats for Toronto?
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Pass to Pierce. They need this. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it.
It just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Outside Harden. Rose outside. That's tipped. To the paint. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
To the left wing. Here's Nowitzki. No good on the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
A minute 35 left in the second. That one goes. Count it. And it's a 10-point Raptor lead.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Inside. Nowitzki. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Towns on a screen. The drive by Rose. Rejected by Holmgren.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
Nowitzki, that one's good. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Stolen by Booker. And finished off by Davis.
Nice instincts there from Booker, showing a willingness and drive to want to improve on the defensive end.
Left side, Harden. "16 seconds left in the second period. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Booker with it. And here's Siakam for three. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Toronto out in front. They lead by 1. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. The Raptors with a lead. Now here's Rose. Takes it inside. Pass to Embiid. Over Jokic. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 11.
Yeah, this is what sets Embiid apart from other bigs. That mid-range game is on point.
Here's Pierce. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. And that'll tie this game up.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Let's see what we got.
Raptors making a switch here.
Now into the line for Toronto.
Here's Rose. He's got 6. Pass to Weber. Toronto passing it around.
Hey, yo, right here.
Embiid inside. Oh, Embiid with the slam.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Jokic, good.
Well, what really makes Jokic special inside isn't just his size, but his gracefulness.
Well, there's a lot to like about Jokic. But, Stan, you wanted to highlight a very specific skill.
Yeah, B.A., it's his fundamentals on the offensive glass. When he rebounds, he keeps it up high so that he can put it right back up. Bigs need to learn not to bring the ball down.
Flat out dominant. Joel Embiid having his way tonight.
Pass to Pierce for the lead. Hits a three-pointer. Pierce has got 8 points.
This defense just... can't stay connected to shooters.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Raptors coach Darko Rajakovic explained what he's looking for on the offensive end. He said, quote, it's unselfishness, ball and body movement, playing together and making each other better. Also, you have to be able to adjust. Basketball is not set in stone. If it was, it would be a recipe. Back to you.
Yeah, got to roll with the punches. And, oh, he puts it down!
That is incredible.
Oh, some explosive stuff from Rose right at the rim, showing these young boys how ferocious he can still be. Well, you gotta miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Pass to Embiid. Puts the move on. And then Embiid with the dunk. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Pierce. And the three-pointer goes. Pierce has got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
The rebound by Devin Booker.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Down low. Embiid with a steal. Here's Arenas. Three-pointer, no good. Memphis leading. We've got 1:13 left in the third. And there's a 3-second violation.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
Towns outside. Pass to Embiid. All sorts of time. Oh, he is cooking right now. 10 for 11 from the field.
Perfect from the field this quarter. Gotta wonder how long he can sustain it.
Here's Issel. Back to Jokic. Here's Billups. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Billups has got 7 points.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Outside Harden. Launches it. That shot is off. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Grizzlies out in front. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Grizzlies lead by 6. Pass to Pierce.
Toronto foul. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pierce. Here's Hamilton. Hits the trifecta. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Towns on a screen. On the attack, Rose to the inside. Towns down low. Great D that time from Holmgren. Here's Billups. Over Rose. Billups' shot is off. Knocked away. Up top, Holmgren. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Pierce. Back to Holmgren. Timeout, Grizzlies. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Head coach of the Grizzlies had some words for his team over the break. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Toronto passing it around. Here's Weber. Out to the right wing. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
Pass to Billups. Here's Issel. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. To the middle. Clock at 4. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Tipped away. Here's Robinson. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Man, the defender really went after him.
For your Raptors, Glenn Robinson.
And he's good on the second. Memphis leading by 8. Yes, sir, with the 3.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Issel. Rose comes with a double. 6 to shoot. Holmgren using that length inside.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter here. Now Towns. Oh, Towns drops the hammer.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Timeout, Grizzlies. changes for Memphis.
Thank you to our Northside crew.
Here's Davis. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. That free throw good from Davis. Both free throws good from Davis. Raptors trail by 13. Here's Arenas. Robinson outside. DeRozan right side. Shot clock at 6. Harden fires. And the 3 misses.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
The 17-footer cleared away by Embiid. And so it's Embiid who brings up the ball for Toronto. 15-point game. Now Robinson shoots a 3. Oh, it doesn't go. Tipped. And so it looks like the Grizzlies will retain possession here.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflections because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.